Hello, everyone, and welcome to Leadership with Sonia, where today I am going to be talking about my new buddy called stress. I get it, right? So many people I'm talking to is it nearly Christmas? Is it Christmas? We're also nearly at June. And yeah, time is going past quickly. So many people I'm talking to are overwhelmed, are stressed, right? Trying to keep up with the demands and trying to keep up with, I don't know, there's just so many things going on, family, life, bills. We're seeing so much in social media and the news at the moment around so many stresses like cost of living. There's just so many things that people are talking to me about, mental health. It's really overwhelming. Sometimes I don't watch the news. Actually, I don't even watch the news at the moment because I feel kind of stressed and overwhelmed about it. And then I think to myself, you know what? It's okay to be stressed. It's okay. I need to reframe stress and see it as my buddy. And it is. It's like, how do I go to the gym, do the workout, and take my gym bag of goodies with me? So, how do I have those great coping mechanisms to help with stress? Something that we talk about in our coaching and my keynotes and my workshops is all about neuroscience and stress and what to do to calm down the cortisol. So, I'm going to share some of my greatest tips and techniques. Okay, number one, okay, is reframing stress. Reframe your mindset. Have it, see it from a positive light, right? View it as a sign that you care about something and your body is getting ready to tackle challenges, right? So it's like, I'm getting prepared for this. I can feel it, right? Um, which also is a bit of like that adrenaline going, but see it as a positive. Also, see, I think it's really important that we see stressful opportunities or stressful situations as an opportunity for growth. Uh, you can learn and grow. Like if you see them as learnings or like part of your journey and growth rather than, oh, this is negative or a threat, again, you'll be able to manage it and navigate it. So important that you actually see it as an opportunity for growth. Also, change your response. Relaxation techniques. Like I totally meditation. Also, as well, I'm a big one around power posing. We did it yesterday, funnily enough, in a leadership program. And I got everybody to do the Wonder Woman pose. If you haven't been exposed to Amy Cuddy's work, make sure that you get to watch her TED talk around how body language can change like your thoughts, and it works. Every time I have to speak on stage, I do my Wonder Woman pose for a few minutes. It really helps decrease the cortisol and increase the testosterone. So that's another relaxation technique for me. Look, I love doing deep breathing, going for walks, journaling really helps me as well. Setting my reticular activating system at the start of the day. Stay tuned for the next live around that. Mindfulness, I think, is fundamental. So staying present and fully engaged in the moment can also, I think it can definitely reduce anxiety when it comes to any past situations or how we're so worried about future stuff that hasn't even happened. So staying in the present moment, because that's kind of the only thing you have control over, I think is really important. And also definitely developing a growth mindset, like embracing challenges, viewing challenges, as chances to improve your skills and ability, I think is fundamental. I'm a big one around growth mindset. Again, another TED talk and book that you must read. And it's see, I used to hate failure. I used to hate failure like a lot. And the thought of failure stressed me badly. Like honestly, it would freak me out. Now I love failing. I fail all the time. I actually embrace it. I go, I love you. Like if I fail, I'm gonna love this because you can learn so much more from your failings and you can do I'm a great believer in that. You learn more from your failings and stuff ups than you do from your successes. So don't get stressed about failing. See it as an opportunity to grow and learn if you do fail. And the likelihood is probably very minimal as well that you're going to fail. Build resilience. Now, this is our greatest tool, greatest muscles, our brain. You can learn resilience, like grow it. Count backwards from 5. Mel Robbins does a lot of that. Letting things go, right? If it's not going to matter in 5 years' time, don't even worry about it for 5 minutes right now. There's some really good techniques there. I think so many things you've got to let go. If I could go back to my younger self, I wish I'd said to her, you stressed about the tiniest, littlest things. If it's not going to matter in 5 years' time, do not waste 5 minutes worrying about it now. I think it's really important as well when it comes to stress. And this is what, if you ever get a chance to watch the TED Talk called How to Make Stress Your Friend, she does talk about when you're in that stress response or you're actually feeling stress, it's really important that you ask for help. And also that you're serving others and helping others. So I think it's really important that you have a social support network. Even this morning, I was feeling a little bit anxious about something. I rang a dear friend of mine that I trust, and her and I, and she runs a business as well, and we kind of spoke about it. And it was great to have her support for me to kind of validate how I was feeling. I think that's really important. And also seeing stress, as I mentioned, like not only reframing it, but seeing as a motivator. Going, okay, this is stressful, but hey, this is going to motivate me into action. I think that's really fundamental. See it as a motivator, see it as something exciting as well. Also, I think it's really important that you approach stressful situations with a problem-solving attitude. Breaking them down into tasks which you can actually put them into manageable steps as well. You know, I'm a big one around this next one, right? So I've spoken about reframing your mindset, seeing it as an opportunity for growth, changing responses, so learning relaxation techniques as well. Okay, deep breathing, counting down from 5. Mindfulness, having that growth mindset, embracing challenges, embracing failings, okay? Building resilience and having that support network, and also using it as a motivator and a problem solver. But I've got a couple more things I want to talk about because I think it's really important, is practicing self-compassion and self-kindness. Oh, I'm such a big one around this. It's so important. Please, 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 please adore yourself and talk to yourself like someone you love, right? So you can go, I'm going to be okay. Affirmations, saying you've got this, you're amazing, you're wonderful, you're smart, like, you can get through this, right? Like talking to yourself, like show yourself self-kindness. It's so important. It really helps you navigate stressful times. Also, acknowledge your achievements and efforts. I think it's really important. We're so focused on the stuff ups. How often do we sit and go, you know what? This is a stressful time, but I've got this, right? I do that a lot. Like sometimes I take a deep breath and go, okay, I was able to start a company from a blog. I was able to move back to Australia as a full-time solo mum with limited money in the bank. And I had all this courage to reinvent myself. Okay, I published books. Like I kind of think about my successes and achievements, go, okay, I've got this, right? I can get through this. If I can achieve this and get through that, I can get through anything. I think that's really, really important. And also I think to help with your stress is also self-care. Self-care is really important. Again, that's self-kindness, self-compassion, staying true to your values, hugging lots of people. I love hugging lots of people. And also where you're putting your time. Like, are you overwhelmed because you're saying yes to too many things? No is such a great word. So think about your time as well, and where you're putting your time. Also declutter. Look, I'm not perfect at this. If I showed you my office and my desk, even though I'm very, look, most of it's organized, but if you looked at my desk, it is a little bit unorganized. I'm constantly like organizing it. It does make a difference when it's organized. So that definitely helps with kind of calming down the stress. I think as well, coping strategies. I have got back into painting. I love painting, and it really helps me now to have a hobby that helps me with stress and anxiety, and just like doing things that I love to do, I think is really important. I'm not a great painter, but I'm getting much better. What hobbies and interests do you have? Please let me know. I'd love to know. And then I think it's really important if you can get a counselor, a coach, a mentor. I have a coach and a mentor and also a therapist. I know. It's really important that you have these people in your life that are supporting you as well. Some other steps that I think are really important to think about what's stressing you and why. Think about your triggers. What are some of your triggers and how you can overcome them and where they're coming from? So think about, are they linked to a past trauma or a past trigger, and how you can kind of again go back to your younger self and give yourself a hug. A gratitude journal. I love my gratitude journal, and I love being grateful each and every day and actually just saying it out loud. And also I spend a lot of time, this is a big one, doing self-reflection. Self-reflection at the end of the day, end of the week, to help me kind of like stay on like my compass, my values, I think are really important. So if you would love to know more, and I'd love to know your tips, how do you make stress your buddy? Uh, Please make some comments, add some comments. I'd love to know. Uh, Share with us your techniques and tips. What's stressing you out at the moment? What's stressing me out at the moment is there's a lot of things going on in life, right? And I'm just kind of hearing a lot from my clients and my work, and I'm a real empath, so I'm taking on board lots of people's stresses. So I need to sometimes decompress and go, okay, I can only focus on my circle of control and influence. And I'm trying to be there for as many people as I can, but I also need to practice that self-compassion and self-care. So that's what probably is what's stressing me out at the moment, is there's a lot of people in my tribe and my clients that are wanting my help, and I'm not able to help as much as I'd love to be able to help them. I wish I could help and lift thousands or millions of people, and I can only do what I can do because I really want to help everyone be their best selves and have self-kindness and courage. So I need to watch myself. I'm not taking everyone else on board. I love this. Someone's just said, stress helps me. I love this. Stress helps me perform my best at times. So true. So true. I love that. And it does. Like, it's seeing it as a friend, like going, okay, I've got to embrace this because this is just gearing me up to, again, reframe it to be my best, right? So thank you so much. If there's anything that we can do to help you at Leadership HQ, please let us know. Please let us know. If there's anything we can do to help you in terms of a program, coaching, an event or workshop, go to leadershiphq.com.au or soniamcdonald.com.au. Excuse me. I've got a little bit of a cough. I have been a bit run down this week, and I think it's because I haven't been practicing self-care because I've had a stressful few months. Hence why I thought I'd jump on today, because so many people I know are getting sick because they're stressed, they're overwhelmed. So if there's any tips or techniques that I can do to help you be your best at times and to embrace stress, reach out to my teams at Leadership HQ and Sonia McDonald. I'm always here to help you and always here to lift you and inspire you to be more, do more, learn more, and always stay kind and courageous. And thank you for watching and listening with Leadership with Sonia today.